Hey guys, so recently I just reached 300 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. So I asked on my community posts or whatever, like for some video suggestions, and someone suggested that I rank all the mainline Mario games. So I thought about that a little bit, and I haven't actually played all the mainline Mario games, so I didn't want to do like a proper ranking. So I decided I would do like a general kind of rough tier list kind of thing, of the games that I have played. So first of all, I have not played Super Mario Galaxy 2. I did play the first one, but I never got the chance to play the second one. One day I will play it. I definitely want to play it. Because I've heard that it's really good. I heard lots of people prefer it over the first Galaxy game. It basically takes the foundation and it just adds more, and it gives you more things to do, adds Yoshi, all that fun stuff. Another game that I kind of haven't played, the Lost Levels. So, I've dabbled in this one a little bit, but not enough to really have a proper opinion on it. I've heard that people hate it. I heard that it's like the worst, and I've watched tons of ranking videos, and everyone always puts it at the bottom. I'd probably also put it at the bottom if I actually played it, but I haven't really played it enough, so it's just gonna be in that tier for now. The final game is gonna be Super Mario Land 2. I've never played this one. It's on my Switch, like on the old library games, so I'll probably play it, whenever I get the chance. I've heard that it's good. It's not amazing. The Super Mario Land games, they're unique. They're cool. I played the first one on my dad's old Game Boy when I was younger, so it's very nostalgic for me. But yeah, I've never played the second one. But now let's get into the real ranking, and first up we have Super Mario Bros. 2. I can't count apparently. I can't read. Super Mario Bros. 3. And I'm gonna put this one in the good tier. I really like this one, but I haven't played it enough to put it higher. I haven't spent a ton of time playing the older Mario games. I spend more time playing the newer ones. Super Mario Bros. 3 was part of my childhood. It was on my Wii, and I played it all the time, and I have this very specific core memory where I lost my first tooth playing this game. I wasn't playing it really, it was just kind of on the back. It was in the background, the world map, music was playing, and I kind of just pulled out my tooth, and I was like, oh wow, just lost my tooth. But yeah, this game is really fun. I love it. Next up is Super Mario Odyssey, which is obviously going in the perfect tier. If you've seen some of my other videos, I've mentioned that this is my favorite Mario game ever. It's one of my favorite video games ever. I mentioned this in my most recent video, the top 10 favorite video games. So yeah, obviously it's imperfect, it's just amazing. If you want to hear me rant about it more, you can go watch that video after this one. But yeah, I just loved the capture mechanic, I love the controls, and the music is really great, and it was the game that really helped me realize that Mario is my favorite franchise, so it deserves to be up there. Super Mario World, I'm gonna put in the excellent tier. This is another one that I haven't played a ton of, but it is really a great game. It's often regarded as the best 2D Mario game. Personally, it's not my favorite 2D Mario game, but I would totally understand how someone would think that. It has a really good art style, it has great levels, Yoshi is there, obviously. It has really good music, and this was another one that I played during my childhood on my Wii, I think. And next up is Super Mario Galaxy, which is gonna be in the perfect tier with Super Mario Odyssey. I've also mentioned that I really love this one in my past videos, so obviously it's gonna go up here in the perfect tier. It has amazing music, it has a great story, great characters. It's just a very unique game. I loved going through all the different planets. Obviously this one had to go in perfect. It's one of the best Mario games of all time. Super Mario 3D World is gonna go into the excellent tier. I love this game a lot. I actually don't have the Plus Bowser's Fury. I wish I had that game, but I never got it on my Switch. But I did play it on my Wii U, and it was an amazing game. It looks really good, it plays really good, it has really good power-ups, and I loved how all the characters had their own movement kind of things. Luigi jumped higher, and Peach could float, and obviously I loved unlocking Rosalina at the end. I think Rosalina, her cat suit is really cool. I don't know, I like the look of it. Next up is the original Super Mario Bros. And I'm gonna put this in the good tier. This was the first one, so, you know, you could argue for it being higher. But I haven't played it a ton, so, like, you know, it deserves a lot of recognition for being, like, the first one in the series. So, it can be there in the middle. It's good. Next up is Super Mario Bros. 2. And this one is, like... This is another one that I haven't played a lot. I know I sound like a broken record saying that, but... You know, it's a creative game? But can I even say that? Because, you know, guys, did you know that Super Mario Bros. 2 is a reskin of Doki Doki Panic? I'm sure you've never heard that fact. I'm sure you've never heard anybody say that. You didn't know that very widely known fact. It's fine, I guess. Like, it's not one that I'd really go back to. It's kind of just there. I don't know. It was, like, created because they thought that the original Super Mario Bros. 2, the Lost Levels, was, like, too hard for Western audiences, so they made this for us, so... Now the next one is Super Mario Land, the original, which is gonna also go in the OK tier. I have a nostalgia for this game, because I played it on my dad's Game Boy, as I mentioned earlier, but it's a short game. It doesn't look super great, but the music is good. It's always, like, it's been very nostalgic for me. It has, like, a special place in my heart, but I try to, like, push that bias away. So, yeah, ultimately it ends up in the OK tier. Next up is the original New Super Mario Bros. On the DS. I had this on my old DS when I was younger. I'm gonna put it in the good tier. It's a good game. I prefer two different New Super Mario Bros. Games, but we'll get to those in a second. This one is great. It was the first one. I'm like a New Super Mario Bros. Defender. I like the series. I think it's cool. It definitely got old over time. But, you know, it was a part of my childhood, a big part of my early childhood, so I'm always a defender of these games, and this one is good. It was the start, so I gotta give it some respect. Next up is New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which is going to go in the excellent tier. This was my very first game ever, so it's, like, very important to me, very nostalgic. I know I should try to put my bias away, but it is a pretty decent game. Like, it has some really memorable levels and memorable worlds. So for being one of my childhood games, being my first video game ever, I think New Super Mario Bros. Wii deserves to be in the excellent tier. Also, if you hear something in the background, that's my dog. He's in my room right now, so just try to ignore that. Next up is another New Super Mario Bros. Game, New Super Mario Bros. U. A few summers ago, it might have been this summer or last summer, I don't remember, I have a really bad memory, but I 100% completed this game in a few days. Just, I was bored, wanted to do something. So that was like a good memory, you know? I mean, there were some hard levels because I'm bad at video games, but, you know, this one is good. I actually like this one. I see a lot of hate on this one, but I think it's fun. I like the flying squirrel power-up. I mean, at this point in the series, it's gotten very old, but, you know, I like it. The next one, though, probably the least original one in the New Super Mario Bros. Series. You know, the whole gimmick is, like, about coins and stuff. Also, this is the one I've played the least. So I don't know, maybe it's a banger. Maybe I'm missing out, but I haven't played this one a whole lot, and I haven't heard anything really good about it, so... it's fine. It's not really a game I'd like to spend a ton of time on. Next up is Super Mario 3D Land, which I'm probably gonna put around here-ish, if I could move it over. Alright, a little bit of a struggle there, but yeah, Super Mario 3D Land, sorry. This is a good game. I remember going to see my cousin one time, and he had this game, and we played it together, so that was a nice little memory. Anyway, yeah, this game is good. Next up is Super Mario Sunshine, which, I actually haven't played this one either. I guess I forgot about it. I played it a little bit, just the slightest bit. I don't actually own a copy of 3D All-Stars, but I borrowed a copy from my aunt. And, like, I mainly borrowed it so that I could replay Super Mario Galaxy, but I tried Sunshine. Personally, I didn't like how the controls felt. I've heard mixed reviews on this game. I've heard that people really like it, but I've heard some people really don't like it. Maybe someday I'll give it a chance, a proper chance, but you know, you guys can tell me what you think about this game in the comment section. You can tell me what you think about all of the games I haven't played. Kind of tell me what I'm missing out on. Next up is Super Mario 64, which I'm going to put in the excellent tier. It was the first 3D Mario. It's a lot of fun to play. Definitely one that I want to play more. It was a really good start for like the 3D Mario games, and since my two favorite Mario games are 3D games, I need to like give this one some respect for being the start. And then last we have Super Mario Bros. 2 again. I guess the person who made this tier list really wanted you to know that that game is here, but coincidentally, Super Mario Bros. Wonder is not on this list, so I'm just gonna use this one as Super Mario Bros. Wonder placeholder, and that game would go into the perfect tier. I love that game. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, very unique. Amazing music, amazing levels, amazing art style and animation. Really smooth controls. I also made a review on this game if you want to go watch that video. But yeah, Super Mario Bros. Wonder definitely in my top tier for Mario games. And so yeah, that's kind of my general placings of these games. If you disagree or you have, you know, some other opinions on the games that I haven't played, you can drop them in the comments below. I will try my best to play the games that I haven't gotten to yet. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I just wanted to do kind of an unscripted little tier list because I thought it would be fun. Until next time, thank you so much for watching and have a great day or night.